So I'm sorry, my screen record is messed up. But so you're compiling your firmware. I assume you've already gotten your firmware from Marlin with configuration, but we'll go through that as well. So, but the first thing you can do is download VS Code and PlatformIO, which actually you can just choose PlatformIO into Google and click on that. It'll show you. Once you do that, you install VS Code. It will tell you once you do that, the extension manager, you install the PlatformIO and the IDE, and you install that. So once you have that set up, that will come up. Your VS Code and your your PIO home page will pop up. So, but from Marlin, if you haven't done this yet, I assume you have. But oh shit, firmware. You would go here. You can just go right to the download, the newest release. Here it's the configuration files. You can see it on top. You would download that. Click on Marlin firmware, Marlin, and here I did the bug fix. This is the actual firmware. Download the zip. Like I said, I assume you had done those. So, of course, we open our folders that we had them in. And then we see our stuff there. We come back to our configurations, right? We go to config, our examples, we find our printer, the Ender 3 Pro. We would copy those. And back in here, right in that page, you just paste them. Yes, replace the 4 files. So that sets up our Ender 3 Pro configuration. So in VS Code with the PlatformIO home, you import Adreno project. You can find your folders, download. It's going to be alphabetical. Marlin. Now we downloaded it into this one. We want to go to the one that holds that folder. And we select our board for the 1.1.5. And the other silent board, the Sanguino, the 1284p board. That's what we use here. So we import. Alright, and then we have our files. You could just click configuration there. You can see that it's configured for the Ender 3. You can search here. Now, I recommend just reading through everything, not changing anything you don't know. But you can see we have the motherboard, Melzi Creality board. Now, what you want to do is go to PlatformIO.ini right here, which will be in there. Now, on our board here, the default driver, you're going to type in the Melzi, and I did the OptiBoot, but I didn't see any problems with using that, to tell you the truth. But the Melzi board, if you don't know that, if you have a different printer and you want to use your board, you can go into the my goodness, so it's one of these. I'm sorry. Here we go. Source. The libraries. Oh, I'm sorry. The core. You can click the boards. You can search your board. Creality. We want to see the Melzi. And right here, board Creality for the CR10, etc. come back, like I said, you set that in the PlatformIO.ini, and as long as your configuration.h is good and everything's set, you should be able to build this. And I'm not hooked up to the printer right now. I'll go through, I set my bed size, I search for the bed size in this, by the way. Oops, go this way. You could search it easier than just searching bed, by the way. But bed size, I had changed that already, but it should be, you can set it to 235. You can set your E-steps if you want. You know, for your E, set it from 93. Actually, I'm so sorry, the 235, I didn't set that. That's already set with the configuration here. But anyways, with the 93, 39, you can set it to whatever yours is that you've calibrated it for. Anyways, once you're done, you'll see here once succeeded. If you're hooked up to your computer, make sure you have nothing like Cura running. It will not work with Cura running or anything like that. Slicer programs like that that can use that port. Anyways, once you do that, and I'm not hooked up, but you would click upload, it would be much faster, and it should just go right away.